Alright folks, this is Zurich and welcome you beautiful, highly intelligent, honorable viewers who are pressing that like button right now. And also welcome to everyone who thinks the Switch 2 was selling out because, you know, it's just the best console ever. Alright, so let's begin. Guess what? The Nintendo Switch 2 is in stock everywhere online, and it has been for days for some reason. Why is that? That's so weird. Could it be that scalpers are no longer making money off the Switch 2? That's exactly what it is. And I know this looks like they're making money, right? $450 console, 600 bucks. Surely they're making money. Well, not really. I did the math here, so you don't have to. And I'm not doing the math a second time, so I'm just giving you what I posted in the Discord when I did all the math, all right? First off, I averaged the average sell cost at 600 bucks. That's not true. There's tons of them that sell for much less than 600 bucks. And when I went ahead and later on autistically decided that, you know what, I am going to manually check the average of every single one sold in the past on all these right here. And what I came up with was $552. So on average, they're selling them for $552. And you're still like, maybe, well, that means they're making lots of money, right? They're making about $100. No, they're not. Because remember, they had to pay sales tax. Right there, that's about $485. Well, guess what? eBay takes fees. That's another $80 because eBay takes about 13% of whatever you sell for. So if they sell it for $600, eBay takes 80 bucks, the government takes 36 bucks, and if they decide not to pay taxes, by the way, I'm just assuming because they're scalpers, they're also not going to pay taxes, but if they decide to not pay taxes to the government for selling this product, that means that they're only making $20 if they don't charge for shipping. If they charge for shipping, they're making about $35, and that's if they sell it for $600. The thing is that most of them, the average is 552, which means they're taking a loss. That is right. That means that scalpers are officially, on average, taking a loss when it comes to selling Nintendo Switch 2s on eBay. And coincidentally, as soon as that happens, suddenly they're available everywhere, not just in stores, but online as well. It's almost as if the sales of the Switch 2 were being artificially inflated online because of scalpers. So no, this is not like some hot ticket item that people just can't get enough of. We might see some of these online retailers sell out again, but if they go out of stock, they're going to be back within stock in a couple of days. These things are not hard to find. It's artificial scarcity made by scalpers. I called it right away as soon as it happened, because it didn't make sense that it was so easy to get them in person still, but it was impossible to get them online. Oh, and by the way, we can't judge the actual real player base of the Nintendo Switch 2 by the attach rate of the games, specifically because Mario Kart is the prominent one being used, and that just doesn't count because of the bundle. The majority of consoles sold were the bundle, and the bundle includes Mario Kart, and that counts as a physical sell. I know it's a digital game, but it was sold in a retailer, and it was in a physical box, so it counts as a physical sell of Mario Kart 8 or World. So yeah, scalpers were counting towards the physical sales of Mario Kart World. Oh, one last thing is this is the $450 bundle here that I did the math on. I felt like that would be more generous than trying to do it for the Mario Kart bundle, because with the Mario Kart bundle, they're going to have to pay even larger fees to Amazon, to eBay and all of them. And I figured also because it doesn't effectively matter, because if, for instance, they have like scalpers are still buying the Mario Kart bundle, let's say they are doing that, but they're just not buying the $450 one. Well, that just means that it's still going to always be in stock. People will just buy this and then buy the Mario Kart game for 80 bucks because it would end up being cheaper than buying it from the bundle from a scalper. So either way, that whatever this sells for and however much money they're able to make from the $450 one is just, that's it. Once this drops below it, scalping stops. Scalping is officially stopped. I mean, they're gonna still sell them online, but they're selling at a loss. What I mean by scalping is officially stopped is they're not buying new Nintendo Switches. That's why the digital stores are not selling out anymore, because the scalpers aren't able to make money off of them. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone, and you guys take care of yourselves. Try to get healthy if you can and stay healthy if you already are, all right? Have a nice day. Bye.